I'm not having too much fun here. I am stressed out from this challenge. And I'm not even talking about the 1 million. The 1 million is like not even a thought to me. I don't know if I believe in evolution, but something in my monkey like brain is telling me that I don't know what a million is and I don't really care to know. I can't visualize it. I can't imagine it. I don't know what that is. I'm not thinking about it. What's really stressing me out is 200 push ups a day. And I don't even think it's that hard. I don't even think 200 push ups a day is that hard, but it is a commitment every single day. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it, is because this is a commitment. It is a sacrifice of time and energy into my future. And I know that's going to lead to a lot of growth in the long term, but in the short term, it's going to lead to quite a bit of stress and anxiety. And speaking of stress and anxiety, you should click that link below to work one-on-one with me and remove all the stress and anxiety from fitness. I could give you a personalized plan to get you in the best shape of your life in less time than you'd think. So click that link below to work one-on-one with me, and I'll see you there. Now, when it comes to push-ups, I haven't been doing too many lately. I've been doing 25 sets of 10 per day. That's really kind of my goal. I did set this goal of doing 200 push-ups a day, but I found that doing 250 just makes me feel a little bit better. And yeah, it's stressing me out because I'm not doing a good job of this. Really. I mean, I've been doing it for like 3 weeks now, very consistent, showing up every day. But lately, I've just kind of fallen off, and I don't do them in the mornings anymore. What I've been doing is just waiting until the end of the day, and basically until I can't bear it anymore, and I just got to drop down and start doing some push ups. I felt like this before. This is not the first time. This is not new to me. When I was doing squat every day, which I did squat every day for 2 years, when I was doing that, there were quite a few days where the evening rolls around and I still have not worked out, and I got to make the decision, am I quitting today or do I keep this thing going? Do I go work out? And I wanted to quit bad. I wanted to quit a lot. I wanted to quit often. But I persevered, and that led to quite a bit of growth, both in my mental state, in my ability to deal with stress, because guess what? If you want to get good at dealing with stress, the only way to do that is to deal with stress. You got to go through more of it, whether it be in my abilities in, fitness, in understanding my nutrition, and all this stuff, just anything where stress applies, any area where stress applies to help you grow. I improved. I improved, and quite a bit, just because that is a lot of stress to deal with. When you're working out every single day, you've got to have some kind of willpower. You've got to have some kind of mindset that allows you to persevere. You got to push through it, because there's a lot of pain involved in that. And I did. I was able to grow. I was able to get stronger. I did eventually stop squatting every day because I found that I was not getting really what I wanted out of it anymore. And it just wasn't benefiting me like it used to. And there were other things that I wanted to do. One of them being the push-up challenge here. When I stopped squatting every day, I felt kind of empty. I think I understand why now. It's because I was without anxiety. I literally felt weird because I was relaxed and not anxious and not stressed on a daily basis. Because working out every day can do that to you. And specifically what I've been doing lately, where I just put it off. I don't do the push-ups. I don't want to do the push-ups. I like trying to ignore the push-ups, honestly, until I can't bear it. And I just tell myself either you quit today or you get some push-ups done. That's going to lead to a lot of stress. And it does. And I've been working through it, but I would not recommend it. Even though the stress helps you grow, there is such thing as too much stress. And too much stress can cause you to break. The right amount of stress will lead to growth and strengthen you and harden you, but too much will break you. And unnecessary stress really should be avoided because, well, first off, it's in the name, unnecessary, but showing up, doing things like this here another day, this was yesterday, it's past midnight now, and yeah, I waited until like pretty late to do these push-ups. In fact, the very last set of push-ups ended just mere seconds, mere moments before my watch hit midnight. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm really, really pushing it. I'm really waiting to the last minute with these. It's not a good place to be at. If I get these done in the morning, I literally don't think about them for the rest of the day. I literally don't. Even when I'm doing my video and I'm recording and editing, I don't think about them because I've already done them. There's no stress there. But if I put them off the whole day, there sure is a whole lot of stress. And I don't want to do them. And I don't like saying that. I don't like saying that one bit because there was a time in our history when things were a lot different. I mean, hunter-gatherer times, if you believe in all that stuff, were intense. Those are some intense times to live in. Just imagine, as a man, you have to secure resources for your family, for your tribe, for your friends, for the people you care about. If you catch a rabbit, that's like one meal. That's one single meal. That's not going to feed a family. You want to catch like a deer or an elk, something bigger. If you want to feed a village, you got to catch a freaking bison or a moose, or ideally, maybe like a mammoth. You got to catch some megafauna. Or else, bad things happen. That's when bad things happen, is when you don't have resources. Back in the day, the highest, most valuable resource we could get our hands on is some meat. And a lot of it. Because that's what we're made of. Guess what? You're made of meat. And if you don't secure those resources for your village, for your family, people starve. Even if you catch a mammoth, and, I say catch, what I mean is kill, because you're going to eat that thing. Good luck dragging it to your village. If you get a mammoth, in the back of your mind, you better be thinking, I got to go on a hunt pretty soon. This meat's going to end, and when it's done, bad things are going to happen. People start starving, people get sick, people need food. And as a man, it's your responsibility to provide that food. You got to go out on another hunt. There's no, I want a nap, I don't want to do it right now, oh, I woke up late, I got to go to bed. There's none of that. There's no crying. It's either you do it or you die. And it's as simple as that. That's really how cut and dry reality can be. But because we live in the modern world where resources have been stockpiled for many, many, many generations, we have the pleasure of experiencing, well, pleasure, and lots of it. And you could choose to just do nothing and be a waste on society. And really, there's not much punishment for that, except for the punishment you endure yourself, living as that kind of person. which is maybe punishment enough. That's not an enjoyable existence, I'll tell you that. But it's hard to escape that kind of life. It's not easy. It takes work. And if you're used to it, it's going to be really hard to get out of it. And I grew up really soft. I grew up really, really, really soft. So don't think it's been easy on me, because I had to reform myself. This has been a long and hard journey. But I recognize now that, like my ancestor in The Hunter, I too need to achieve victory on a day-to-day basis. I need something that I can reach for. I need something I could strive for. Right now, it's the push-ups. Before, it was weightlifting. Before that, it was, weighted calisthenics. Before that, it was weightlifting again, and sports, and all these things, and all these areas that I was looking to strive and achieve in. Right now, it's push-ups. This is how I can achieve victory on a day-to-day basis. And this is not like the top. This is the baseline. 200 push-ups a day. Can I do it or not? So far, I've been able to do it. So far, I've been really progressing this tally up. The tally's got to move. The tally cannot go down, obviously, but it better not freaking stop either. It's got to keep going up every day. That's the goal. Thank you for watching. I did 500 push-ups here. I did 250 push-ups, 25 sets of 10 on 2 separate days, 500 push-ups plus my 48,089 that I did before brings me up to 48,589 push-ups completed so far. Thank you for watching once more. Click that link below to work one-on-one with me and get in the best shape of your life, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.